That being said, we do understand that whenever the gospel is preached, because the gospel reproves the world. Whenever the gospel is preached, because it reproves the world of its sin and its unrighteousness. Whenever the gospel is preached, there'll always be a backlash. Whenever the gospel is preached, there'll always be rejections. Whenever the gospel is preached, you will always find yourself being ostracized. Because the gospel reproves the world. My God. The Bible said Stephen preached the gospel. And the rage that came out of church people's heart. James was executed because he preached the gospel. Whenever the gospel is preached, there is power, but there's also pain. The recipient of the pain is the preacher of the gospel. Whenever the gospel is preached, there's going to be trouble. But church, we should always take comfort in knowing that our persecution is indicative of the impending manifestation of the presence of God and his glory in our situations. Whenever you're preaching, there will be pain. But you should say, I'll preach on. For any minute now, God will show up. I will preach on. Tell somebody, preach on, preach on. I know you're meeting some roughness and some toughness and some rejection, but preach on. Lord, I will. Preach. Somebody say, preach on, preach on. I know you're getting ostracized and they shut your mouth, but preach on. I know they'll slap you, but preach on. I know they're trying to murder you, but preach on.